Hey, you guys, welcome to Talking About Whatever. Okay, today I'm going to talk about toxic workplace environment, boomers versus the younger generation. Let's talk about it. I'm a millennial and I've been in the corporate world for years. The crap I've seen is crazy. You have the kiss ups, the rats, the chatty Cathy's, the ones who always want to talk about their kids, what they did on vacation, blah blah blah. Anywho, how I've been able to survive all these years is because of my work buddies. Some people say don't make friends in the workplace, which I disagree with. I've met a lot of cool venting buddies over the years. That's the co-workers you can talk to about your frustrations with the job. But you have to be smart and choose your work friends wisely because there are definitely hidden snakes in the workplace. Now you have two groups, the older workers, aka boomers, and the younger workers, aka millennials, and Gen Z. I fall under the millennial category. Over the years, I've met some really nice boomers, and I've met some super bitter boomers. The bitter boomers are the absolute worst to work around. Some are bitter because they can't retire, so they rather make everyone around them miserable. Most of the time, these are the managers and certain coworkers. It was never the work that made me dislike a job. It was the toxic boomer managers and bitter boomer coworkers. I've noticed that the nice boomers are usually the ones who have checked out of climbing the corporate ladder. Their days of kissing the boss's butt are over, so they simply come in, do their 8 hours, and go home. I hate how some boomers talk crap about the younger generation saying we're lazy and complain too much. Lies. I learned the hard way that when you work hard, you get rewarded with more work and very little appreciation. Meanwhile, the slacker employees who constantly mess up somehow end up getting promoted. Interesting. Some people say this is the woke era. I think the younger generation is simply realizing that working a crappy job until you're in your 60s or 70s is not living. I realize this is not the way things should be. I talked about burnout in a video I made, so y'all should go and check that out. Not only do we wake up early and commute across town, but we also have to deal with toxic people all day. This is what made me say, hold up, I know you lying. I once had an older coworker, the office tattletale. She had been with the company for years, so she thought she could talk to people any kind of way and get away with it. Oh, but one day, she was in one of her moods and was trying to get another coworker in trouble. She started talking about how the girl had a nice car, but she said it in such a bitter, nasty way. I just looked at her crazy. What my mouth won't say, my facial expression will. I had heard people on TikTok talk about coworkers being jealous of other coworkers' cars. And I remember thinking, who really cares? Oh, I was wrong. People are jealous and they will try to get you in trouble because they're wondering how you can afford a nice luxury car. And honestly, that's nobody's business. I think this older boomer lady was jealous because the girl was young and had a nice car. Older divorcees can be the worst too. Not all of them, but some. I've seen it. They can't stand seeing other people happy, so they become mean and angry at the world. My old boss was rude and downright evil. She barely spoke to anyone and always had a nasty attitude. I dealt with being passed over for promotions. I've seen favoritism firsthand. Back in the day, you could work at a company for 20 or 30 years and retire. These days, it's layoffs and basically a job market that's much harder to navigate. It's all about who you know now. It's sad and discouraging when you feel stuck at a job you hate because of toxic people. My motto is simple: it doesn't cost anything to be kind. Let me know in the comment section, have you dealt with a toxic environment with the old boomers? Let me know. Bye.